Now, when I interviewed Tracy Smothers, another guy that sadly passed away, he was saying he thought Shawn may have
Yeah,
held a grudge against him from when you guys
he
worked
might have
for the
done what?
that Shawn might have held a
He,
grudge against him in WWE for the heat that him and Bob Armstrong's kid had with you guys back when you were working for the Fuller territory. Do you remember any heat from those days?
um, not with Bob Armstrong's kid. I mean, Shawn was kind of rude to Bob.
Yeah.
We were working for Birmingham, whatever it was called, Continental Wrestling, I think it was, and that was only because we just got fired at WWF for that one day. You know, the whole story with one day, and but so we we were down, and some new owners bought out the Fullers. I think owned it. Robert Fuller and Ron. Thank you, sir. And I promise this is not vodka. No, I shouldn't promise, but
That's all right.
so yeah, I don't really want to say anything ugly about anybody, but Shawn just made a mistake. It was kind of a it was kind of a bad one, but so that day I think, or was it day, because there was TV taping, and the new owners came in and like, who did this, or who was Shawn Michaels, and Shawn said me, and they said some things, and Shawn's like, fuck you, what do you know about wrestling? You just bought the place, you don't even know shit about it. You don't tell me what I'm supposed to do. That night, Bob Armstrong pulled us aside and he goes, hey man, the guys want you to finish up in 2 weeks. And Shawn said, fuck it, we quit now then. And so that was that. Yeah, that stuck by Shawn's side. I mean, I knew it was I say his fault, but people don't understand, like, when you're a team, if one does something, they both did. It's like, did the Rockers win or the Rockers lose, or it's not, did Marty lose or did Shawn lose? So, and I told Shawn that in clubs. When we went to clubs, he would be kind of cocky and arrogant. And I told him, please stop doing that. When you do that shit, I get blamed too, and that did happen quite a lot. In fact, I was the first one to ever win the Money in the Bank, and I had to steal it. It was after the banks were closed, but it was the Rockers, who still robbed the bank. So it's always teamwork. It's always a team effort. And I mean, when they don't say, well, Marty won the match. It's the Rockers won.
Right.
I forgot what we were talking about. I forgot the question.
Well, you answered the question about what the situation was in Continental.
Oh yeah, that was it. I didn't know that. I don't know what it was about the Suns, because we got along with all of them, even Shawn.
Because Tracy Smothers said that when he was in WWE as Freddie Joe Floyd, that he felt that Shawn like treated him like crap, and he said he thought it may have been heat stemming from
that,
Continental.
and that could have been, because Shawn admits, but back then he was a handful to everybody, to anybody, even Vince, even his boy toy owner.